Hey everyone! I just want to say thank you so much for volunteering to serve at our Kids Point Easter services, working with our preschool and pre-K kids. We could not do this without you, and you are going to be a part of making this a very exciting Easter for our 3 and 4-year-olds. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just wanted to do a little video to kind of give you some important information that will be really, really helpful as you come into our Easter services to serve. The first thing I just want to remind you is that we need you there a little bit earlier than we typically ask our volunteers to come in. So if you could arrive at 20 after the hour. So if this is for the 5 o'clock service, you would be there at 4:20. And if you will come to our regular huddle room, and if you're unfamiliar with where that is located, it is in the school library, room 161. And we will have food there for you. And we're not going to take a lot of time because we want to get to our rooms and be ready for all of our kids that are coming. But if you will get there and we're going to just say a little prayer, and then we will dismiss you and get you to your rooms. You can wear your special Easter attire. You do not have to wear your Kids Point shirt this weekend. We know everyone likes to dress up for Easter, so we want to just allow you to do that as well. If you are a regular Kids Point leader, would you please wear your regular Kids Point name tag? If you are not a regular Kids Point leader, we will have name tags for you in our huddle room, and you can get those when you show up. I just want to kind of go over a few things. So the kids will be coming in. They are allowed to check in 30 minutes before service starts. So for example, our 5 o'clock service, kids will be able to come into the rooms starting at 4:30. When they come into the rooms, you are going to have a sign-in binder, and it looks like this. So say your room is room 144, you will have a binder, and what you're going to do when the kids come into your room, you are going to sign their first and last name, please, and then there is a 3 little code using letters and numbers on their check-in sticker with their name tag, and you're going to put that right there. Just in case they lose their name tag, then we at least have their claim code, and we are able to check them out when their parents come back. So that's what you're going to do, and then you're going to take a sticker. Every room has a color, so room 144 is green. Then you're going to put a sticker on the kid's name tag, and this just helps us keep track of them, like when you are in the treehouse for a large group. If we need to find all the kids and put them in the right color, they will have a sticker on. When the parents come to pick them up, they should give you a claim ticket. You're going to look at the kid's name tag and make sure that claim number matches. If for some reason the parent does not have their claim ticket, we're going to ask them to fill out this parent release form, and you're going to look at their driver's license. So you can just ask them to kind of step aside and fill it out, and then look at their driver's license and just double check the name on the driver's license. So that is kind of our check-in and check-out policy. So when the kids come, we want to be really warm and welcoming, and it's always also good, to ask the parents if they have any food allergies. We will be serving some gluten-free bunny crackers, and if they have allergies and they want to look at the ingredients, you can show them the ingredients and just kind of make the parents feel warm and welcome. Also, help the kids get situated. There will be lots of toys and pre-activities is what we call them as they enter into the room, and they can just play and have fun. I'll have some Happy Easter coloring sheets that they can do when they're first coming into the room, just to kind of help them get used to and adjusted to the room. Also, attached to this email is the curriculum. So I just really strongly encourage you to kind of look at that so you have an idea. It'll tell you the schedule, where you need to be, and what you need to do. So after the kids come and they arrive, about 5 minutes into the service, so again, for like our 5 o'clock service, this would be 5:05, you can go ahead and get started with the activities. And there's 3 games. You will have a curriculum tub that looks like this. It'll have a lid on it, but it'll have everything that you need inside for your 3 activities. There is a super fun egg toss game with a basket. There is an egg relay race with spoons. And then there is a parachute game with our bunny, and the kids shout out "Power Up." And that is our theme for this year's Easter, is Power Up. So we're going to be hearing that a lot throughout all of the day in our activities and things, and during large group time. So after you do those 3 games, we want to make sure that they use the restroom before they come to the treehouse. And when you come to the treehouse, would you please bring your attendance binder and your flag? And then in every room, we have an evacuation bag. And this is just in case of an emergency. It also has Band-Aids in it. And there's lots of, our policies are on here in case you have a question about one of those, where to go in case of evacuation. So that is an important bag. And so if you'll just bring that with you when you come to the treehouse, make sure they go to the restroom, and you're going to head down to the treehouse at 25 after the hour. So again, example for the 5 o'clock service, that would be 5:25. You want to make sure that you are down to the treehouse. When you get down to the treehouse, we are going to have an Easter egg hunt. And so what I need you to do, and this is probably a great job for someone as the kids are coming in, we have these white bags for them to collect their Easter bags. And what I need for you to do, there'll be Sharpies in your curriculum tub. I need you to take the Sharpie and write the kids' names on the bag. And this is how we're going to just keep track of their eggs. And then I will also have a tub for you to place all the bags in once the kids have collected all their Easter eggs. We're going to set those aside so they are not distracted the rest of the hour. And so if you will bring the tub and the bags with you down to the Easter egg hunt, then the kids will be able to do their Easter egg hunt. And they could probably carry their bags down there if you wanted them to. Just make sure their name is on it before you come down. So there is that. Now, during large group, so when you get down to the treehouse, we will have the glow-in-the-dark Easter egg hunt. And if you guys will just help us and make sure the kids only collect 10. I know with 3 and 4-year-olds, this is a little bit hard. So if we are all just kind of looking around and making sure they only collect 10, and then we're going to put those in the tubs and set them aside and have the kids all sit down, and then we will have our large group time. And this will be worship and a skit and games and activities and then a message, and it'll just be a great time of us celebrating Jesus all together. After large group, you're going to walk back to your room and you're going to have a snack, and then you're going to have a craft. The kids have a coloring sheet that has power up and Jesus coming out of the grave. It has our theme verse on it, which is Ephesians 1:19 and 20. And I've kind of phrased it for our kids because it's kind of long. So I phrased it for them. So they'll color their picture. And then if you will, take their coloring sheet and their bag of Easter eggs and put those out in the hallway and just make sure their name is on both of those. And then the parents can just pick those up as they pick up their kids. I also just want to ask you, then the kids can do, the pre-activities and stuff until their parents come to pick them up. If you would please, for me, clean up as best you can so that it's ready to go for our next service. And also, if there are toys and things, you can set those back out so that the rooms are pretty much ready to go for our next service. And then I also wanted to let you know, if you have any questions, we will have 3 wonderful staff members that will be serving in our early childhood. Our new early childhood coordinator, Lily, will be with us. Also, Brooke, Lusher, and Laura. They are wonderful Next Gen on our Next Gen team. They will be in the hallway. And so if you have any questions or anything that you need, if you need help with anything, they will be there, as well as myself, to just problem solve and troubleshoot and help you in any way that we possibly can. The one rule that I would say is just super, super important is our rule to never be alone with a child. And so just make sure that there's always another leader with you, whether you're taking kids to the bathroom or wherever you are. Just make sure that you are never alone with a child. And this is to protect you and to protect our children. Hey, I am praying for you. I know that this is going to be a wonderful Easter service. Please email me if you have any questions. Read the email thoroughly, and thank you so much for watching this short video. I think it will help all of us be on the same page as we go and head into our wonderful Easter services in Kids Point. God bless you.